Sunbelt Conference Men's Golf Championships. We're at Mystic Creek Golf Club in El Dorado, Arkansas, and in just a moment, we're going to get our first look at the players representing the top three seeded teams. Little Rock, the top seed. Defending champion Georgia Southern is the 2 seed. South Alabama is the 3 seed, and their number 5 players are on the tee here at the 12th hole. Had a low round of 64 this year, so he's capable of going low. It's Hogan Ingram on the tee. Started the lineup in every tournament this year as a true freshman.
Such a beautiful, simple swing. Out of Rome, Georgia. Just couldn't quite get it to feed down.
He'll have that left for birdie. Cut 10 paces on from the front of the green, 7 from the right side. So that back bunker probably won't come into play. Later on in the tournament, you know that it will, and that's going to be, as you said, that's the shot that nightmares are made out of.
Up there by the cameraman, by the way, put it in your notebook, play this course, because the public can get on. Those are azaleas back there. When those things are in bloom, this has got to be an even more beautiful 18 holes of golf.
This is Hogan Ingram of Georgia Southern with his run at a birdie. You see the break there and just broke off to the left. A lot more. There's a lot of break and a lot of undulations in these greens.
What a name like Hogan. I guess you have high expectations. He was 11, or through 11, even par for the day, so very good opening round for him.
Hogan Ingram will tap this in or clean this up for his par.
And he'll stay it even. That was gutsy.
This is Hogan Ingram of Georgia Southern, the freshman from Rome, Georgia. Played every event this season as a freshman. Georgia Southern won 2 team titles.
Was 2 over before coming to the tee box here at 12. And he took that right at the line between those 2 back bunkers.
Exactly where you told him to play it. Hogan Ingram of Georgia Southern, looking at what he has to deal with.
Not a terribly long putt, but will gain some steam right off the putter face, and then again about 3 feet from the cup. Can't be quite as aggressive as you would think.
And that one's going to come up a little short.
That little ridge there where the ball kind of took a few extra turns late was that 3 feet perimeter.
Hogan Ingram's family has an interesting rivalry going. He, of course, playing for Georgia Southern. His father, Joe, played golf collegiately at Georgia State.
Oh my.
And that's a pretty good rivalry between those 2 schools in the Sunbelt as Hogan finishes off his par.
Good score on that hole.
The par 3. I believe this will be our number 2 match. Hogan Ingram of Georgia Southern. And that is him there in the white hat, taking on Owen Sertle of Georgia State.
Head coach Carter Collins in his 8th year. This team played some great golf. Back in March, went back-to-back. The Colleton River and the Schenkel Invitational.
And Hogan Ingram playing some great golf right now. In the second match out, he is 4 up the last score report we had through the first 9 holes.
Name like Hogan, you better back it up. He's up 4. Sertle had the team's low round of the year for the Panthers, a 67. Came in second. I think it was the second round he fired that 67.
And now Hogan Ingram, the freshman from Rome, Georgia. He's 3 up through the first 11 holes. Averaged 73.1 during the regular season.
He also played the par 3s in the first 3 rounds at 2 over. Not a bad total score again on the par 3s. Plays this one really long. May have had at leased the club too much and a little adrenaline trying to attack and score here, knowing his playing partner was inside a reasonable birdie range.
That pin's cut only 7 paces from the front. So he's well in the back as they head up to the green here at the 12th hole. Just a reminder that the winners of this morning's matches in the team matches will advance to the championship match play match this afternoon, and that will get underway approximately 30 to 45 minutes after these matches.
From the other side,
I don't know if he's got is that a sprinkler head that's between him and the ball, or is it just a big divot?
just looks like a tuft of grass. And it's a good thing his ball's not in it. No relief from divots.
Second shot for Owen Sertle. Caught the very edge, and that might not stay. In fact, it's going to roll right back to where he just hit the last one from.
He lifted just a little bit instead of staying down and through, and you saw his upper body and his chin raised just a little bit at impact.
And now hitting his third shot. And advantage right now, Hogan Ingram of Georgia Southern, who is looking on.
Unless this is holed out, Ingram knows he could two-putt, but he is a long way away. I'm not sure this is going to stay up either, Dan.
And that's going to roll back. Oh, a tough hole for Owen Sertle.
And you know what? This isn't just completely losing his game. Strategy is he wants to leave with the original shot himself below this hole. He wanted to be short, but not that short, so he could have an uphill putt to knock it in for par earlier. That hasn't worked out yet.
Now he has to pitch this in just to make Hogan Ingram 3-putt to win, and now Ingram's going to have 4 putts to win the hole. This is the second shot of Sertle from that same location, and you see that one rolling right. But if this is anywhere near close, he'll probably concede the hole.
Just wants it to die at the top of this ridge and then pick up speed. Wow.
Well,
definitely held it up.
Yep, he'll still give it to him because he has 3 putts from there to win.
Wow.
So.
Tough break. Ingram will take it. He moves to 4 up through 12 on the par 3. And they'll go to the 13th here in match play. The first round, the semifinals on a Wednesday.
Quick look back at the number 1 tee, and this is the third match that will be going out on the course. Hogan Ingram of Georgia Southern, the freshman from Rome, Georgia, taking on Jansen Smith of Little Rock, a junior from San Angelo, Texas. Ingram won his first match today. He defeated Owen Sertle of Georgia State, one of the 3 Georgia Southern wins. Jansen Smith, second group out this morning, also. Back to the first tee. This is Hogan Ingram,
3-wood.
Georgia Southern's number 3 player, the freshman.
And from Little Rock, Jansen Smith.
Splendid.
Hogan Ingram of Georgia Southern, good ways down, and he's approaching it from the angle that JD, you said you recommended, hitting it coming in from over the water with a little more green to work with.
The angle into the pin seems to be more aggressive, and right there he'll have more of an uphill putt.
Hogan Ingram, who hit his approach shot just a moment ago and has this left for birdie in his match against Jansen Smith of Little Rock. Oh my. Turned away at the last second.
Really good run from down there. He was uphill.
Chance to win the hole and take an early 1-up lead. The freshman from Rome, Georgia, took win number 2 for Georgia Southern in the morning semifinal match.
That's a good putt.
Got that one to roll in.
Played that just about 2/3 of the cup out to the right. Very good execution. And Georgia Southern's group, Hogan Ingram, will go up 1.
Has started in the lineup every event this year as a true freshman for Georgia Southern, and there you saw part of the reason why.
When in Rome. Here's that shot that held somehow on the front edge. This is Ingram.
And this is a really good putt from way down in the front. And further up the fairway is Hogan Ingram.
Ingram able to be a little more aggressive here.
His third shot here at the par 5. Playing at 550 yards, which is right back at the tip here, and this one's in tight.
Excellent shot, pin high, 5 feet for his birdie.
Ingram already has 1 birdie on the day.
Ingram needs that to move that forward. I'm sure he'll be able to pick that one up.
Now Hogan Ingram, the chance to win the hole and get a little bit back.
He does concede that putt to Jansen. Ingram to take it back to square for group number 3. This match. Oh, just on the left lip.
Took a look in as if
Doing homework and get ready for exams and tests and projects.
this is Hogan Ingram out of one of the bunkers in front, right next to what we have dubbed Mystic Creek.
Yeah, there's potential for a lot of trouble there. A good out. And it's only a 1-hole lead for Carr, putting to the left. This is Hogan Ingram on the right side of your screen. And birdie putt just misses.
And now Hogan Ingram from out of the bunker. And he will be satisfied with par. Ingram, just a freshman, has been a key part of this Eagle team this year. 9 rounds par or better, including a 66 at the Poston Invite.
Short to medium par 3.
Well, look at this putt, and rimmed it out 360 back at him. Boy, what a putt for Hogan Ingram. Almost ran in the long birdie putt.
Jansen just kicked that back to him.
Wow, look at this one breaking down toward the hole, and
Oh my. You know, likes of Ingram and Smith coming up the final hole of the front 9, the par 4 9th.
right behind their partners who just finished putting out on the 9th. They'll be getting set to hit their second shots in at the par 4. Jansen Smith with the 1-up advantage right now.
This takes a good stroke, big tee shot, because some will play this long iron 3-wood in, or 3-wood 3-wood, depending on where you land it, or a hybrid. Looks like he's just off the.
Yep, Hogan Ingram's third shot. And he's pin high.
Yeah, and he's on the upper ridge. It's been tough for these players to get it up there. He's got about 20 feet.
The freshman from Rome, Georgia. Former Georgia High School Player of the Year back in 2019. And playing in the number 3 position, right in the middle of the lineup. Need to start finding some birdies and some clutch pars to start cutting into that momentum. because right after this putt, 4 of the 5 matches will be on the backside. So the Eagles, unless they have a pretty good rally going, they're starting to run out of holes. Williams really needed that putt.
Pretty sure this is a push. Well, he did wave back to his partner. Here's that run for birdie. This is Hogan Ingram to try to go back all square and make up a hole. Got it.
So that match now is all tied. You still see 3 of the 4 arrows pointing toward the Little Rock Trojans, as that top match could be over before long, as Roush only needs a half.
We may not be done seeing the swing, and that will still be about 5.5 feet out.
Testy par putt. We'll see where Hogan Ingram is.
Well, he's already pulled the pin. He's just up on that crest. I think he's going to play the break right over the top of that ball mark, asking Smith now to move it. So this will swing right to left for Ingram.
The freshman from Rome, Georgia. They are dead even with 6 to play as they play the 13th. And look at the left-hand turn and drop it in the cup.
He knew what he was doing when he asked him to move that ball mark. He had his line, knew what he was doing. This is about 2.5 feet of break, and most of it comes right at the end.
Our Bank Plus scoreboard, 2 of the 5 are in the books. Marcel Roush defeating Wilson Andrus 3-2. Nicholas Horter defeating Colin Bowles 4-3. So Little Rock up 2-0. But 2 of the matches pointing toward Georgia Southern, including a big lead down in the number 5 match, the anchor match for Ben Carr over Anton Albers.
Now we go out to the 15th.
This is group number 3, and this is where Ingram, with the 1-up lead over Jansen Smith through the first 14 holes. And that is Hogan Ingram walking his way up to the 15th. Long par 4.
Georgia Southern, one of the 2 matches that they currently have a lead. Ingram narrowly over Jansen Smith, the lefty, and it's been a back and forth affair. But fun to watch.
You have to think that it's only a matter of time before Ben Carr closes out that number 5 match with Anton Albers, but
they both had a tough time with the par 5 14th. They bogeyed it.
Anything can happen. I mean, Anton Albers, a very solid player, so.
Ingram got it back square when he birdied the 11th. They both parred the par 3 12th. And then Ingram, par 13. Smith, the bogey. They have the 14th. Ingram, a freshman.
Yes, true freshman. Started in the lineup in every event for Georgia Southern this year as a true freshman.
He just said he wanted to leave the pin in. And you watch these guys do their thing, and this is a long putt, but just look at how many holes they've probably played even before high school.
Just gotten word that As we suspected, Ben Carr was able to close out that match with Anton Albers as he wins the 14th hole. So he wins that one 5-4. So now it's 2-1 with 2 matches left on the course as Hogan Ingram with his long birdie putt. And that's a pretty good up from way back there.
I don't know if it's enough to concede that to him. Highly makeable. And puts the pressure now back on Smith.
I think at this point, you just about have to tell somebody you got to make every putt.
Yeah, this is the lefty getting ready with that.
We see the players walking up at both the 16th and the 17th. And we're all even at both places.
Look off to your right, a tee shot, and this could impact the outcome. That's Georgia Southern and the young man Hogan Ingram, who's over
It is
the
getting
trees.
dark over there.
Yeah, we can barely make out who it is, but it looks like Ingram.
And now Hogan Ingram, the true freshman. And don't you know the nerves are swirling for both of these players. Smith in his first year at Little Rock, he did play 2 years at Texas Tech. Ingram in his first year of collegiate play.
Wow, tough lie. Ball's below his feet. He wants to loft it, so he has to open the club face, and it's going to shoot out to the right. He has to play this out left of the hole. So he's just picking out a target about the size of a basketball.
And that's going to roll well past. Just couldn't get anything on it. No way to stop that ball, and it's going to go back to the very back corner of the green.
Man, tough lie. Those are the breaks.
So you could see the dirt fly.
Yeah, maybe like some rocks mixed in that had that ball just explode off the club face.
So a long way back to the back edge for Hogan Ingram. Jansen Smith in better shape in the front. The only other match on the course, right behind them, they are probably coming off the 17 tee. After a couple of heroic putts on the 16th by Jansen Smith and Magnus Lomhold for Little Rock. And if the Trojans do hold on, win one of these matches and wins the conference title, it'll be those 2 putts that might be the difference.
No doubt, no argument there. Georgia Southern winners of this season ago in stroke and match play. Little Rock a year ago was second in stroke and match play. Georgia Southern got a tiebreak to be declared the champion after identical stroke totals for the top 4 and went into the semifinals of today's match play as the 1 seed. Ingram over his putt.
Georgia Southern also won the title in 2019. So they're trying to make it a three-peat.
No championship during the COVID year, so.
But it might be a struggle here as that one's going to come up to that point, and he will have that left for a bogey. Oh, I take that back. Lomholt with the putt on the 16th took the 1-up lead. So the Trojans in a solid position here.
And of the 2 that are still out there,
We'll go to the 18th. This is the tee shot of Jansen Smith, and all he has to do is get a half here. And it must be in the fairway. He's getting some congratulations. This is a long par 5, 562 yards. And we've seen the difficulties that some players have had down around the green, but we've also seen some birdies here at the final hole.
Ingram knows he needs to make birdie unless something goes wrong with his opponent and he bogeys. Just made his normal routine rip. It features a lot of swells, a lot of undulations, and they picked a hard pin placement for the final round of championship match play. Now Ingram in kind of a swell, grassy, almost not pot bunker, maybe a walk, fair side. His approach.
His third shot back on the back edge.
That's on. Not a bad shot at all. From over in a thicker cut just off the fairway.
So Smith, one up coming to this green.
Ingram needs a make, and he would be hoping his opponent misses. Otherwise, this one is in the books.
And Little Rock is raising a trophy. You see,
The group behind him wouldn't matter.
Yep. 40 birdies, 39 bogeys here on the par 5 18th during the stroke play portion. And it actually played in the middle round Sunday. The 18th was the easiest hole on the course. It played at 4.85, actually played below par.
Starting to get a crowd now of those still around the clubhouse here at Mystic Creek. And it looks like they're just going to narrowly edge Georgia Southern to win this match play championship.
Ingram has to make from that back edge. But if Jansen Smith makes his putt, it won't matter. And it will be Hogan Ingram to putt first. He is down one. So he needs this birdie putt to roll in.
Take more than just a casual look at this and his coach helping. This will be breaking his left to right.
This is a lot of pressure on the freshman. And even if he makes, Jansen Smith can come over the top and make his.
Excellent point.
And claim the title.
Yeah. This will be a opportunity for photographs. You see a lot of the photographers waiting.
Well, this is Hogan Ingram.
The screen looks a lot smaller from that angle, does it not?
Biggest putt of his college career.
This has a chance. Oh, it just turns over the...
Going to turn and stay behind the hole.
So now a two putt will win it for Little Rock. And it will be uphill and assumably rather routine.
Jansen Smith has made a couple of big putts on both the 16th and the 17th. It would only be fitting if he closed this one out right here.
So is his intention to make this at all or just get it in for a tap in?
I think right now you think two putt.
The lefty for Little Rock.
And he's easing it up there cozy. He will.
It's good.
Will he officially tap it in? Nope, he'll pick it up.
Ingram.
Jansen Smith wins his match, and Little Rock is your Sunbelt champion.
And you take a look, that's a newcomer for Jansen Smith, the Little Rock lefty, and shaking hands with a true freshman with a bright future. Hogan Ingram played a great round and helped his Georgia Southern team get to the finals.
So the match remaining on the fairway does not matter, and it's celebration time for the Trojan.